I'm not putting big money in this. This is my spare change.
Woo! We got my boy AP in the house. Nah, I can't sing that good, so.
I'm just saying, like, if you were to sing something, how do you sing it? Just, you can be a you. Track star.
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Is that copyright?
AP. Can you hear me, AP?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Ooh, we got my boy AP. Hey, on the party chat settings, do you have your, let's see, your voice clicked on always share, kind of like Dre's?
Yeah, let me check that real quick. But, yeah, man. Alright, yeah, there we go.
Alright, cool.
I do.
AP, do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't.
What?
Yeah, I wish, but maybe sometime in the future when I get that PlayStation 5,
Man,
I'll connect it to my PlayStation account.
You gotta go all out on that PS5. I know you're on every day.
Yeah, I'll decline it for you.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
But, yeah, pretty much every day, you know, unless I'm a little busy or whatever, but yeah.
When do you think you're gonna get a hold of that PS5?
I say October when it's my birthday.
Golly, when's your birthday? I'm in October.
October 6th.
Oh, I'm October 7th. Whoa.
One day off.
We might have to run a 48-hour stream, man. Jesus Christ.
We might have to, man.
I don't know what time you tuned in yesterday, but the first guy that I played in yesterday's stream was actually oh, that's a pig. His birthday's the same birthday as mine, so hey, man, that's pretty crazy.
Right
man.
on. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we're only a year apart, and then one of my longtime soccer friends, his birthday was October the 6th, so yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
Oh, nice. That is nice, actually.
So do you do a lot of head-to-head regs? What do you do? Franchise?
I'll be playing a lot of rakes, man. You know. Ooh, nice defense. But yeah, I like regs. You know, I ain't really one to play franchise. I used to until I got a little busy with football and all that.
Oh man, there we go. Yeah, I like regs, man.
It's way more fun. You get to play people, you know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, tiptoed into the end zone.
1-2 step.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. I didn't know if you were gonna be able to pull it off. So I see him. Is he gonna tiptoe?
Mm-hmm. Hey, toe drag swag. But anyways. So yeah, I usually be playing regs.
On the regs. How many games do you think you average a day? Or a week?
A week. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it based off a daily thing, but I say, let's say like I get up in the morning, you know, play a few games before I get on my online school.
Yeah.
So, if I wake up about like 7 o'clock, I get at least like 2 or 3 games in usually.
Yeah.
And then if I get off, you know, around like 3 o'clock, you know.
Oh. Yeah, that's a grind right there, man.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dead time with me, so, you know, there'll be some times where I'll just be on my phone, you know, kind of watching, you know, just Dre or, yep. So, not all that time spent, per se, on the game, but it's always fun playing people.
Yeah. What you did you just get done playing regs?
Um, no, I was playing against this dude in a party. He
Oh, okay.
was talking crazy to me, bro.
He was talking
I'm
crazy.
talking. Yeah, because the game was like 21-14, right?
Yeah.
And then he went to go score, and it was 20-21, and I'm still up. Well, I wasn't expecting him to pull out the fake,
Yeah.
field goal handoff thing, and he won 22-21, and then he wants to say, "Oh man, you lost to the Washington football team with the Green Bay Packers," like, bruh. And then he just started, being like, "Oh, you're trash," or blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Oh
"Whatever, bro."
man, was this dude in Dre's party or somebody I probably don't know?
No, no,
Oh,
someone completely out of that person would not be allowed in Dre's chat
oh
with
okay.
how much he pushes positivity. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
Man,
gotta
I'm
turn that
surprised
off.
you even played somebody like that, man. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't think I got that. Nope.
no, I saw those. Hey, I saw those. What you call it? Those toes behind the light.
Yeah, I think EA. I gotta start paying EA some money each month so we can get some big calls around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I pay him like 200 a month.
I believe it too.
Yeah, but I have a lot of people on my head. I use Green Bay, and I get Green Bay do get different things than most normal teams. But what I like to say to these people, scheme over team, bro. I've had people beat me with different teams, way lesser
Yeah,
teams.
yeah,
So at the end of the day, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna play with the Packers. I'm gonna try to win against you.
exactly, man. I play with the Packers a lot on next gen, and man, I really don't
Right on.
know what it is. It's to me they just play with a little bit more like common sense. Like, you
They
know,
do.
I don't know what it is. I mean, they had a great season. There's a lot of other teams who had great seasons, but I don't know what it is. I mean, like in real life, I don't feel like their defense was just all out that crazy, but on the game, it's like
No.
perfect. You
It
got the
it's.
speed, the way you can
Mhm.
switch in these safeties and cornerbacks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane.
I feel like all they need is a fast, one other fast, strong wide receiver. I know they got some options there, but I mean, I'm talking about like 96 speed and up. Something just crazy.
Something like a Tyreek or just some kind of format of him.
Cause
Ooh, nice reverse.
Devontae, oh man, Devontae
Nice,
Adams.
nice.
He's a monster, but if he can, he's getting triple covered nowadays. So you put at least two people on him and leave somebody open.
Mhm. You either get burned by the burner or you get routed up by Devontae Adams.
Yeah, yeah.
So if they can have that little nice number one receiver, Devontae Adams, and then they can have obviously uh like a burner,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna make teams think twice.
Yeah, man, I was playing Raider yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, man, AP has a really crazy defense." And I was like, "What?" Man, look at this, man.
Yeah,
I
man,
can't
his
get anybody
defense is
open.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but anyways,
Whew.
he does have a crazy defense, like regardless of whatever team he uses,
Yeah, yeah. But
and it's
man,
like
compared to like the Bucks, man, I think the Packers are kind of by far the best team on the game this year. Shoot,
there's no there's no even competition when it comes to that kind of. I mean, you're not wrong when you say that, but like as far as the game goes, there's no arguing that. It's kind of like the 49ers last year. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs were nearly there because of their offense,
yeah.
but 49ers had it all.
And I feel like the Bucks are gonna be the unstoppable team next year. I hope the Packers are still up there. Somebody from the NFC that can be contenders. But who do you think is going to be like the craziest team to play with on AFC?
Let me think. I'd have to look at a list for that one. I might do that real quick.
And
But
it might just really depend on what everybody gets in the draft. The Chiefs, man, they need some secondary, some corners, somebody.
and they can't rely on that offense all day. Especially, we saw what happened in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Their offense got shut down.
Oh.
I needed 13 to block a little bit longer. But, yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
Hey, who won out of you and I heard you played Dre 2 not too long ago.
Dre 2, I won twice.
Dang.
One time in convincing fashion against the Chiefs, like 21-0, I think.
Man, that sounds
And
like
then,
this is what this game is going to turn into.
oh, nah, man. Hey, anything can happen. It's only 14-0.
Yeah, that's right.
But, what you call it? And then the second game, hold on, let me do this play.
Oh.
The second game, what you call it? I beat him by a fake field goal. It was 21-21, but he did throw a pick on my side of the field.
Oh, so you had a better position.
And then he thought I was going to kick the ball, try to get the win. And then I just fake field goaled him because he accidentally went into regular field goal formation.
Who won out of the... Oh, man. Whoa. You
Ah.
got me 4 yards beat. Who won out of the last time you and Raider played? Have y'all played?
We labbed yesterday, but there's no competing with him, man. He's just an absolute beast.
Man, I tell you what, I've seen some of his serious games on his streams, man. His adjustments. I mean, he's over there tearing up his controller. I'm like, golly. Black Rain gets a little... Did you make that?
No, I almost did.
How far was it?
If we take away 17, so 18 plus, 38 plus, 17, that was about
54?
What you call it? Yeah, but it was pretty out there.
Oh, okay. I looked away for a second, thought you made that.
Yeah, you would think. But, anyways. Yeah, man. This game is just a whole mess sometimes.
Hey, what about, I haven't seen him too much in Dre's live streams, but I heard there's this guy named Zion that was kind of decent.
He is decent. He beat me by 3. Well, the first game, I think it was 11-0 or something. And he beat me, but he DC'd, not DC'd, I meant he, what you call it? It said he excessively griefed because, what you call it? He walked away from the thing, and I was what the? So, yeah, I didn't even know he was gonna, be I'm gonna head out.
Dang.
So, but second game, I lost 28-31. So, it was a good game.
Oh, man. Sullivan looked like he was headed to the bleachers there for a second.
He's yeah, I got head out right here.
Ooh, man, that's a crazy defense.
Yeah, I play nickel normal.
Yeah.
How everyone does a 3-3-5 wide or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a meta player, neither on offense or defense. That's not the type of person I am.
Whoa.
I like to make up my own stuff, and this defense I've had for over a year now.
I tell you what,
and
crazy. I know Amos and Sullivan, they got good man-to-man, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but I actually like to put him in a zone. I think Amos, he's the deep safety. Oh, wait, no, that's Darnell Savage. And then Amos is the left side. Well, on my perspective, because I play the defensive what you call it, the defensive perspective for defense. Like, basically, the camera is facing the back of, what you call it.
Oh, you play like that?
Yeah, because I like to use my corners.
Wow.
And it's much easier. You know, you could basically see the whole field. Well, actually, nah, you can only see your half of the field.
Yeah. It's
But,
dangerous.
yeah.
How many years have you played like that, or did you just start playing like that this year?
I played like that last year. When I started trying to get good at the game, you know, I was just experimenting. And honestly, I used to be running coaching suggestions back in Madden 20.
Oh man.
And I used to still be blowing people out.
Whew.
Like, it didn't even matter. But, yeah, and then, you know, I started using multiple defense because, you know, how multiple defense almost has every single defense in a way.
Yeah, they got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I just did that. And then my offense hasn't ever been my strong suit. Good stuff right there. But, yeah, I don't really do my best on offense, but defense I take my pride in. It's like defense is my baby.
So do you on head-to-head regs, do you capitalize or get a lot of pick sixes based off of people's mistakes?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. And that's why everyone thinks my offense is at least decent, even though I know my offense is trash. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to win with my defense. I'm not going to win with my offense.
Hey man, that's the way it should be.
Defenses win championships.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, did I?
Oh. Yeah.
That's me, man. Madden 20, I was a better runner than I was passer.
Oh, yeah.
I liked, you know, I would stream, I would do content, and whenever I wasn't streaming or doing content, I was running heavily and real heavy. And, you know, when people are watching you, they don't necessarily like, I mean, unless you're doing a lot of jukes and taking it to the crib, a lot of people don't like running as much as deep throwing and, you know, stuff like that. So, man, that's really my strong suit. And then especially, you know, like, if I'm on someone else's stream or doing like, you know, a head-to-head out or call out bottle, you know, like Dre's, his are 4 minutes. You know, for me and the style that I play, I'd have the whole half. And it's not intentionally. That's just how
how you run the game.
Play, yeah. Because I mean, I have a custom, but I haven't used custom in months. And so,
yeah.
What I do is, you know, I look at a play, I look at a defense, and I say, okay, I'm going to go back and go to this running formation, or I'm going to find this, or, you know, so.
Manipulate the defense in a way.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But, I kind of do that, but the thing is, you know how, like, you know, football, like in real life football, they'll have a set of plays they run for the first 10 or 15?
Yeah.
That's basically how I play the game. I start out with my first couple plays to, you know, kind of punch them in the mouth.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Well, on defense, it's like the same 3-4 plays for me. Because in my cover 4, it's out of $326.
Yeah.
And that's only when, like, my opponent is 20. Yeah, it's either if you're in a formation where I know I need 4 deep blues, or if you're in a empty set, you know, no running backs out of the backfield, or if you're like 20 yards or, you know, further from the first down. That's how I look at the game. And then my main, you know, my thing is my cover 3 sky. You know.
It's the real deal.
It is. And the way I play my defense is I don't play it stock. I look at your formation. Ooh, nice. Right there. I'll look at your formation, and then I'm making adjustments as before the play even starts, the pre-play. I'm like, all right, maybe I got to put this dude. I got to put the whole coverage, go ahead and play over top, I don't need to be losing any games, because I don't make the right adjustments.
Man, that's good.
And then, yeah, so my defense is, it's changing play to play as far as the adjustments. Unless the adjustments work on you, like on a certain play.
Yeah.
Nice right there. But anyways.
Oh man, it took off a lot of clock.
That did.
65 yarder? No, I'm joking. Oh,
hey, it's some kind of points.
It is. If I don't make this, I'm gonna pause the game and put in some cheat codes.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh.
Nice. Good field goal.
We got a little 3-piece gravy and biscuits. Man, let me see. We might have to run this back after this. Are you busy after this?
Nope. We can go ahead and do that.
Alright, I want to finish this game first.
Right on, yeah. You need a little bit more of a scouting report on me.
Woo, we sure do. Because at this rate, we might not get drafted. But, I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to get next.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Packers just because that's the team I've been using like 2 or 3 weeks before.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that. Who did you play with a lot last year? Was it the Packers still or someone else? Or?
No, it was the 49ers.
Oh, that was your primary team?
Yes, you can kind of see a common theme with me. I like to use overpowered teams in a way.
Well, I tell you what, man, it works. Like, I kid you not, I play against the Packers every day, and I haven't seen anybody that's running your type of defense or the way you have your setup. I haven't really seen that. That's why I'm kind of making some of these crazy throws and stuff like that, because I'm like, man, I'm going to chunk this over his head, or, oh, I'm going to catch this, and it's like your players are just kind of they're just in the right spots,
Yep, that's what a lot of people like to say about my defense is that, hey, I got, what it takes, to, if my offense was better, like, you see right here, I'm primarily a runner. Like, I'll, and I think part of that stems from me being a lineman, like, in real life.
Yeah.
For my high school team. So, like, that basically kind of translate, to being in the trenches, you want your linemen, your running backs to get those, eat up those yards, smack someone in the face.
They got to, because if not, we might get taken out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you got a nice little run game.
Appreciate it. I like to use not like I like to use like real life blocking, like like something I'd do, if I was out there on the field doing stuff like that.
I was gonna ask you, for your defense to get to where it's at, did you do like a lot of practice labbing, or just head to head and just making adjustments and stuff
just head to head? Yep, head to head, just kind of figuring things out, as time went on.
Hey, man, I respect that, and it's crazy because even today on Next Gen, man, I play so many people who run just 1 or 2 plays, and they will literally go down and score on me, and then finally I'll blitz this person or just switch up my coverage and get a pick, and then I come back, but they really aren't doing anything on defense, so it's like they'll go down and score like a minute or less. It'll take me 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll finally figure something out. But with the type of defense that you have going right here, oh man, you can make a lot of people frustrated. Do a lot of people quit against you online, or do they?
Oh yeah. If you talk to see, I have a negative record on online head to head, but that's because there's a lot of people who
a lot of top guys too,
I would like to kind of think, and good pick right there, but I would like to think that I try my best, against everybody I play against. And if I don't win, I don't win. I'll just come and come for your head next time.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. Oh man, we guessed the wrong side. But yeah, my defense, I set up the line. I set up my linebackers to protect both the pass and run. I'm not, but I find myself having better success with my pass defense than my run defense.
Man, I can tell you this: you got some characters out. Ooh, some characters out there on defense. Jesus.
Oh yeah. Like me and San Fran last year, we was cooking people up with my defense.
Whew.
And think about how great that.
The blitz was coming through a little bit better last year too.
Oh yeah, I never used. See, I'm not one to blitz. I never even blitz. I don't even ever go into man coverage.
Solid coverage.
I hate man coverage.
Man.
I hate man coverage so much. I'd rather play all zone if I really,
Even with the Packers, you never really switch it up to man?
Nope. Because you know why? They play, yep. Especially since they nerfed. I mean, I wasn't going to even use man coverage regardless.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man coverage, yeah, it'll work sometimes. But if you get like a Devontae Adams who's gonna route someone up, you're screwed.
Michael Thomas or somebody.
Yep, just any top tier receiver if you think about it.
Yeah.
Nice defense right there. He shot that gap I wanted to go into.
Oh man, DeAndre Hopkins, man, there's no pressing with that guy. I don't know with your defense it might work, but
no, and that's kind of like me. I'm not gonna press anybody because even if I do press, it's like it's not gonna matter because I'd rather play my defense how I play my defense.
Yeah. Oh, couldn't get over there. He's still open.
Ooh, nice. That's some good defense you're throwing out there.
But I can tell you this, man. That's one thing that I gotta really mature up with Madden is like it's hard switching up because I got Madden on every system except for the PS5 and it's just different
Yeah.
systems and I'll see something, man, I want to throw it and but I like the game speed really on current gen. I don't like the graphics as much, but see, I got the original PS4. I don't have like the PS4 Pro. So
or like something later down in the life cycle.
Yeah. So there's a huge difference. I mean, graphics alone, to me, it's a little bit smoother. It's not a whole lot, crazy.
Yeah.
How do you like the stick work? I know you don't do a lot of crazy analog stuff, but
the stick work?
Yeah.
Not really.
No?
Not really. Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams get it done.
Yeah.
And then, if I stick work you, with anybody else, it's got to be the open field. It's not like last year where, especially with the 49ers, you could see. I didn't use Tevin Coleman like everybody else did.
Yeah.
I meant Matt Breida. I used Tevin Coleman. And he had all the attributes, he had the speed, he had, I think he had 91 speed.
Yeah, 91 92, yeah.
Yeah. And then you look at it too, you also had, he was able to juke and spin and just, do all these other things that Matt Breida wasn't able to. Nice. But yeah,
man, this defense is crazy.
appreciate it. Try my best.
And that's one thing, like on 21 was a harder transition than I would have liked, and the reason why I say that is because I really ran a lot of blitzes last year, and then also too,
Yeah.
I, I ran a lot of man to man, and it's just different this year. Sometimes it's good. I'll stop something 3 or 4, 5 plays in a row, and then 4th and 23 or 4th and something. I might come out in
Yeah.
zone and then switch over to man, and it's like I don't know what happens, man. This stuff just gets wide open. I'm like, how do I run man 75% of the game, and then key situations or fluke situations it doesn't come through? So
That's why I do not rely on man
but also
because
too, I would blitz a lot last year, and if I didn't get to that person, 9 times out of 10, whoever he just threw it to actually scored. So I said I got to get away from this type of playing, man.
defense.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, that's why I've never been one to blitz. I've never been one to man up anybody. I've been one to play zone because with zone, unless you get beat by you have your deep blue get beat,
yeah,
you have a possibility to at least catch up to him, even the Tyreek Hill. If you get the right angle on somebody, it's not far out of the realm of possibility that you can catch up to him.
yeah. That's right.
But I think a lot of people, the reason why they don't like the scheme over team argument, which it's true, is because they're so simple minded. A lot of people, they hop on here and they're trying to knock someone's head off, and
Yeah,
they're not thinking about the whole game. They're not thinking about the different aspects of the game, and that's why a lot of people lose on here.
I'll tell you how I lose, man. I get too caught up with looking at the game as realistic as possible, and you know,
Not thinking about the little things you could take advantage of.
exactly like some of these picks where I've thrown it, like the last one, Nickerson. I
Mhm.
saw my receiver running across the field, and usually in
Yeah.
football, you know, they might play zone, but I just seen him kind of camping over there. I said, okay, eventually he's gonna move or whatever. I just threw it anyway. So I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
But I was relying on like real life, like, oh, that was nice game speed
Appreciate it.
for me to like
Execute.
you're gonna think, okay, Cheetah has what 99, 98 speed. Okay, he's gonna
Yeah,
burn it and get
99.
over here. But that's what a lot of people are telling me. Like, no, you gotta think this is a game. You gotta think about not glitches, but just the defects and how everything works.
And that's why a lot of people get mad at Madden. And I do admit EA does have to fix their game,
Yeah.
but it's just a video game. How mad are you gonna get? Are you gonna sue EA for it?
Well, man, the question is, do you think that they're actually gonna fix and improve it? Because they know not everybody is gonna boycott. Now, let's say if a third or half of all the Madden users came together and said we're not buying 22, that would probably hurt their pockets a little bit, and then they would look
Oh
into it,
yeah.
more seriously. But they know everybody's gonna complain about how bad it is and still buy the game. So I'm not really sure how much they're gonna really look into or invest into fixing it.
The only good thing that really came out of this year for a lot of people who complain is the franchise stuff when they did the whole, fix Madden franchise movement.
Oh yeah. Jesus, I had people just locked up everywhere.
Yeah, because the way I play my defense is I don't know if this is a glitch either, but I've never really discussed anything like this to anybody else.
Yeah.
But what you call it? So you know how you can make coverage adjustments using what you call it?
Look at that. Woo.
Yeah, I put them in the QB spy just in case you rolled out. Um, how you can make coverage adjustments.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically I put it to the over top because you always got to play over top,
Yeah.
and then I put it to the outside. So I don't know if either the game recognizes that as an kind of like a combo per se,
If you get like
like an
2 for 1 special, yeah.
or what you call it, or like the game recognizes, or like it just kind of glitches out the game to where it like plays both over top and outside. I've never really known too much about that.
Yeah. Man,
So
I tell you what, I've done that sometimes thinking like, she's, I'm gonna try this and try that. For me, I feel like they both work, although, based off of research and how I see other people talk, they make it seem like it's really one or the other. But like I said, man, I've just messed around and played some stuff, and I was like, oh man, this actually worked, So, ooh,
yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. It could be really any other, like it could be either the game just kind of glitched out, or the game just gives you both of them. We really don't know. We won't really ever know.
have you
Because that's it.
man,
Go ahead.
have you did any tournaments this year?
No,
Man,
I've been pretty busy this whole year, especially with online school.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
it's been
and
crazy.
then I had football because they let us have a season in what you call it, March and April.
Yeah, yeah.
We were able to play 4 games, which sucks, but we was able
Really?
to
Yeah, that's super late.
yeah, it is. But I think they did it for the seniors, obviously. The ones who are graduating,
Yeah,
and then seeing which freshmen they could promote to
within.
yeah, to varsity, because I'm a sophomore going to become a junior in next year.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you
So
think
I'm
they'll have a
hoping to.
regular season for August, or do you think it's gonna maybe be pushed back, or y'all don't know yet?
No, it's going to be a regular. Out here in California,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Newsom's trying to open up the state before August. That's why I really think, like, I'm hoping so too, because I miss having regular life, especially out here in California. You kind of get everything in a way.
So, what about as far as like, practice and stuff
Oh,
is concerned?
um, well, we had to wear like masks when we didn't have our helmets on,
Yeah.
but um, yeah, I think we're starting spring ball like in a week or two here. Like
Okay.
like just like like lifting weights and all that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have regular practice in the summer, which is basically kind of like conditioning in a way. Like June is like the conditioning month, and then what you call it, and then
That's a crazy way to finish that one.
yeah, good game right there. But
Yeah, good
what you
game.
call it? Um, let me think real quick. And then like July, and then part into August, before school starts and the season starts, is basically like, getting the, what you call it, getting people into the right positions, and then learning the plays and all that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I think we're gonna have a regular season, 10-game season. But, yeah, it's exciting. But, yeah.
Whew. All right, man. Oh, let's see what the final score was. All right, 38 plus 6, 44, something like that. They didn't give you the
I
last
think
number.
it was 45-3.
45 to 3. Okay, okay. Round
Yeah.
2. Fight.
You want to send it to me?
Yeah, I'll send it to you, man. It's real weird because I got the first notification, I got the second notification, but when I went to see where they were at, there's nothing there except for the party invite. So,
What the? That's a little weird.
but that happened to me a while back, and what I had to do is I had to restart my systems and all this, and I said, man, I'm not gonna restart that crap.
Yeah, or restart the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm not into doing all that. I'd rather just get the invite from, my opponent than,
Did you get it?
resending it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me check.
Whew.
Yeah.
45-3. All right, we gotta do better. All right, so let's talk about people. Have you played against a lot of people who have figured out your your defense? Like no matter what you do, they just go down and march, or have you put a stop to like a lot of meta type stuff?
Meta stuff, there's some stuff where I struggle with for like a majority of the game,
Yeah.
but it'll end up that I will just basically, what you call it? I'll basically like stop it usually by towards the clutch part of the game. But what a lot of people do is usually they'll get short passes on me. But my philosophy is as long as you're not getting anything too intermediate to deep,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm fine with you taking those short routes all day. And as far as the running game, it's just all depending on how you're blocking, how you're, just how everything is in general. If you're not going to have good stick work, if you're not going to have good blocking, I'm going to come right through there and bull rush you,
yeah, yeah. Ooh,
So, yeah.
throwbacks.
Yeah. Hey, we going back to the 1930s for this game.
So if you had to guess, man, who do you think you're gonna be playing with on Madden 22?
That's a good one. Well, what I look for a team is a good 1-2 punch at what you call it, running back, because I like to rely on my running backs,
Yeah,
and then I want a good team where I'm able to use or what you call it.
the corner.
Yep, I'm able to use or a good corner. Like, Jair, obviously, and then maybe have some good, surrounding pieces around me.
All right, so let's see. They have a good secondary. I don't know what linebackers are like, but have you ever played with the Patriots this year?
Yeah, I have. But the only thing that's like ain't really, my thing is like if I ever really need to get out of a jam, like if I'm not really, my offense isn't really succeeding with my running type,
Yeah,
like I need kind of some at least a few options, to try to get out of that jam.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, the Patriots are real nice. They obviously lost a few players due to COVID,
yeah.
and yeah, like, but I was using what you call it? I used them a few times last year, and it was actually a toss up between starting to use the Patriots all the time, or starting to use the 49ers, and I ended up picking the 49ers, obviously. And then, the rest is history as far as that goes.
Man,
But,
I
yeah,
like
the
the
Patriots.
I like the 49ers, man. Last year I played with them a little bit, but man, what the heck is Zeke injured? Oh, he's probably tired. The only thing is, it's like I felt like they traded half their team away, or they couldn't keep him in
They
contract.
did. Like DeForest Buckner, and
Yeah.
he was a beast kind of this year for, what you call it, Colts.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think that's illegal blocking or something on your side.
So what happened to has Richard Sherman signed with anybody yet?
I don't think he has. I didn't even know, like, if he got released or not.
I don't know if it was a money thing or not. I know he got injured, but he said he wasn't really looking to renew his situation to begin with. So the Cowboys, man, they don't. I heard they could have gotten Malcolm Butler, Richard Sherman. There was somebody else who was really good, and they were just like, or at least better than getting roasted. Jesus Christ, man, it was
Yeah,
horrible this year. So I don't know
it was horrible for them this year.
if it's the play calling, the coaching staff. If some of them
A
just
little
aren't.
bit of both.
Jesus Christ, it's like,
And plus, they got injured. A lot of their star players got
yeah,
injured.
yeah. I think it's because of COVID. They started skipping their yoga classes and all that. So
Uh huh.
stretching and all
Hey,
that.
hey, they did something
But
because there was a lot of injuries.
that's the reason why I kind of got away from playing with the Cowboys. Is Dak makes some really crazy throws on this game. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't feel like he's that bad in real life now. I don't think.
And then he got injured.
Yeah, he got injured. I'm not gonna say I was happy, but I thought that maybe they were gonna trade him or not pay him as much as what they freaking paid him. I'm like, dude, we haven't won more than 2 or 3 playoff games, so why are we gonna sit here and pay this guy all this money? So.
Yeah, the regular season isn't always, something you wanna, you know. If I'd rather have a long-term success kind of dude instead of, like someone who produces in the regular season and doesn't in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Crap.
But
Okay.
yeah, exactly, man. We don't. I mean, I can't even say that we can beat up the NFC East, and so it's like we paid this guy how much money? Say what?
You paid him what?
Shoot, are they crazy? And that's one
I
thing
think
I
they
really
is.
respect about Tom Brady, man. He's taking pay cuts and he has spread the wealth, man, to keep players, to get players. So, that's one thing about Tom. He's a smart man.
Yep. Like his time in New England.
Ooh, that just floated. Redmond. I've never heard of Redmond.
Oh yeah, Redmond. A
60
lot of
he's in
people think that I put him in there.
Yeah.
Like how you could put safeties into linebackers.
Yeah.
That's actually how the nickel normal is. So I don't know if like that so happened to just be how it was, or I don't know.
Do you use green at all?
Green. What number is he again? Oh no, I don't. I don't recognize that name.
Cause like if you manually take out some players and move them, Redmond is actually lower on the depth chart than Green. I mean, they're both in their 60s. I mean, King I think is down there too, but they are some of the best, the hardest playing 60 ranked players. At least on the game, at least. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a little bit crazy. Ooh, nice. I had Devontae right there, but that pressure got there.
Was that an option? Like you could have handed it off?
Yep. No, what I could have done is just did a little like screen pass kind of to him, like he was running that jet sweep. So.
Oh man. Did I touch that?
You almost did.
Yeah. And that guy who was there was like a 64 overall. I was like, oh god, his awareness might be a little out of there.
It was at this moment Cujo Truck knew he had messed up.
No, I was gonna be. It was at that moment Cujo's connection came up missing.
This is a good game so far.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I prefer to run because when I run, I get myself in less trouble. It's not as
entertaining.
Entertaining is the word, so.
Yeah. Me, how I play, entertaining isn't even a discussion for me.
Man, I'll tell you
because
what, that freaking defense is entertaining because only reason why I threw that is because I was like, Redmond? Over Amari Cooper? I said, nah, I got to throw this. But he's in the right place at the right time. It's kind of like that ball just like literally floated to his hands. I thought maybe, with his awareness or whatever, that Amari was going to still get that. But I had my back turned, so, I mean, how realistic can you get?
Yeah. Well, what you call it? What I do too is in the coaching adjustments,
Yeah.
I do coaching adjustments. So my coaching adjustments are cornerback matchups. It's either I put speed, like I did last game against Tyreek Hill,
Yeah. Yeah.
or I'll put it by overall, like if I'm going up against like a Mike Evans or something. And then what's my next one? And then I put my tackling on conservative.
Yeah.
Because I know they be breaking tackles a lot, so I have to put it on conservative.
See, that's my issue. I play everything usually
Nice.
on aggressive, and I usually suffer. I pay for it.
Yeah. Ooh.
But
But
this is, on a real head-to-head, off-the-camera type stuff. This is how I play. But some people get mad. They're like, "Oh man, he's running the clock down." So what they do, man, they'll run a play, wait 40 seconds, and then snap another play. But that's just based off of my percentage and how I play. I win more games running like that because eventually you're gonna kind of
you're gonna
realize.
get so used to you running is that
Yeah,
you'll run commit and then you end up, messing yourself over.
yeah. Or your adjustments. You're just gonna make all your adjustments to stop, me
The
running to
run.
this side or running that side or you committing. So I have to usually get out and go to another formation. But like I said, man, I see a lot of people who run customs to where they have so much stuff set up to where.
Oh man, get off that block.
On the one.
Yeah, I needed him to get off that block sooner.
Hey, when was the last time you played against Dre?
Dre, I played last Friday, but
That's when you
what you
played
call it?
him.
Yeah, what you call it? I played him. What you call it? In a lab session. It wasn't a real game. Good touchdown right there. But
I only took
yeah.
games.
Nah. Oh wait. No, you only scored 3 last game.
Whew. I tell you what, man. If I got extra credit for getting to the goal line, I might have at least scored 5, but that's about it.
Yeah, just some extra credit, something, boost up your grade.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right on. But, anyways, yeah, Dre, we labbed. I think I was trying to use Carolina because I heard Carolina was a nice playbook, but the only reason why people like it is because of those bunch formations.
Yeah, you can do some weird stuff, I heard. God,
Yeah, and I am not a meta user.
ooh. Are you going all the way?
Almost.
Huh.
Hey, we're halfway there.
One more play, you might be in the end zone.
Whoa, we're halfway there. That old-timey song.
Cowboys are trying to decide, do we want to make this a tight game before the half, or do we want to fight back? Ooh, man.
Oh, Lazard, you gotta at least jump up at your size, man. Good stuff right there.
We gotta try, at least every now and then. Not every game, just every now and then.
Got to just try.
What you need to do is try harder and fight for me. Fight for me.
Yep.
But yeah, man, these Packers, man, I tell you what, if you come out there like how I came out in the first game, you're definitely gonna get slapped up.
A little bit.
I get to the point to where the coach refuses you to put you back in. Cujo, I'm not putting you back in. I don't care if your family's in the stands or not. You've gotten pancaked 3 times, sir. Okay, you've thrown 3 picks. You need to get out the game out of respect.
He's trying to look out for your embarrassment.
y'all could be 5-0 for the season. That last game might not matter. He's gonna say, Cujo, I don't want you to go out like that. But coach, no sir.
Your coach is trying to look out for you, man.
Yeah, he wants you to graduate. So, I guess we need to listen to him.
Mm-hmm. He wants to promote you.
Come on, Dak. You don't have to be a hero. Oh God. Oh my.
Oh, I should have pressed that special triangle button.
I tell you what, had you caught that with him picking up and going full speed,
I think that would have been that tutty.
The YouTubers would have said, DC, what does that mean?
Let's look it up in the dictionary of Madden.
It's gonna say, it's when your user yanks the router out of the wall. Aggressively.
Or they closed their application.
I was gonna say, well, Cujo, we seen you there for 1 second. The next thing, we just heard this crashing noise, and then it said your stream is ended.
Yeah, my cat pulled it down.
So AP, with you playing the Packers a lot, what are like the top 3 or 4 teams that you face a lot on head to head? And you get a lot of Bucks or
Buccaneers. Yes, Buccaneers. I would say is probably my number one I face against. And then the Cowboys, surprisingly.
Really?
And yeah, and then let me think who else. I'd say Baltimore still because people, and then my last team would be the Chiefs, like in the top 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't see a lot of Packers players actually. So I don't know if there's a lot. There's a lot of people who like to kind of over exaggerate and says, "Oh, everyone uses this team," even though that's really not it.
Yeah. Man, I wish. I mean, some people like it. I really don't send friendly quits anymore if I get paired up with somebody with the same team. But to me, it's common sense, man. I wish the game wouldn't pair you up with the same teams. You think about it. Half the time, somebody's going to try to send you a friendly request, and you got to back out, go back in. Sometimes you might get matched up with that same person. So I feel like you lose a lot of time, and it shouldn't be that hard. If you got over, let's just say 1,000, we're not going to even go up with 20 or 30 or however many people are in the game, but you should be able to match up with one person. I don't know if they're trying to base it off a ranking this year or kind of similar records, but I shouldn't have to wait in the game for a minute to be matched up when you got over 10,000 people that are all searching. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Yep. I think if there was crossplay involved, we'd be in there within a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're thinking about it too, I feel like EA is kind of lying about some of their numbers.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Probably so, definitely this year, because I can tell you what, a lot of people have complained about this game, and for me, man, I love playing football. I have 2K21 that I got with my next gen Xbox, and I hadn't even opened it yet, So, I've come across a lot of 2K players who said, "Man, it's so bad, man. I'm gonna play Madden." So I said, "Look, man, it can't be as bad as what people have said about this Madden." So,
there's no way. But yeah, man. This year's Madden is pretty bad. I will admit, as much as I like to get some of the cheesy, stuff with the Packers, I do have to admit to myself, when I face the Lord, I gotta be like, yeah, this Madden was trash.
Cheesy. How long did it take you to get comfortable playing, with the different camera angle? Like, did you lose a lot of games at first till you got used to it, or did you just feel like...
Yeah, like, I did kind of, in a way. I did kind of lose a lot of games, because of it. Because I wanted, to use her, the way I wanted to, which was the defensive camera angle.
Yeah.
And it was getting a little bit hard. I wanted to go back to the original, but the original doesn't show the whole field. And plus, playing defense, it's a little bit difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
racing.
Oh. But yeah, that's how I look at it. I want to play how real defenses do. Their backs.
I prefer that too. It's just,
It's a little difficult.
the only thing that'll 4th and 1. The only thing that I will say will get me is that like say for instance, somebody's on a deep post or a deep cross, depending on what type of defense you're coming out in. If nobody's following him or good stuff, picking him up, he's gonna
Nice.
cut across
Yeah.
and go behind you, and then that's what I was having issues with. I tried it for a little bit, and I said, nah, I can't do it. But,
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but for people who can get rewarded using it, it's definitely great.
do you know anybody else that plays like that?
No, I haven't.
Man, obviously, I tell you what, there might be something more into it, or I feel like maybe they would have taken that mode, off the game. So I feel like there must be some, maybe pro players or people who are using it,
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, man.
But I think it's been in Madden for pretty much ever since you were able to change camera angles.
Yeah. And one thing I'll have to say about that, I wish you can, kind of lock in your camera angle, because sometimes when I'm making my adjustments, I'm just pressing too many buttons, and, ooh, that was crazy. And I'll accidentally click on the camera angle and get myself out the situation, so it's kind of...
Yeah. Yeah, that's the most annoying thing to me. It's like I'll accidentally go into the regular camera angle, and it's like, uh-oh. Like a lot of people would be happy. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
A lot of people would be happy to be in the regular camera angle. I wouldn't, because I play. If I was playing, see, in the beginning of the year, I was playing on the D line, and then I was playing on the corners on 3rd or 4th.
Oh.
No, I tried to pass that into the back. But yeah, I was. So on D line, I would play on the regular camera angle. The offense, backs facing.
Yeah.
But on defense, like when it was 3rd or 4th down, I needed to get on. I needed to get on that defensive camera angle. And then it got to the point where it wasn't so much more. It wasn't as fun playing on the D line anymore.
Yeah.
Because I think they kind of nerfed it a little bit. And plus, I was starting to lose a little bit more games because I wasn't utilizing my usering skills as best I could have.
Yeah, and they're pretty good.
So,
too, man.
I appreciate it. But
I'm over there looking and said, man, I know I can catch him slipping, or I know I can catch him off guard, and that's not really the case. I don't feel comfortable throwing it over there, so.
Yeah. Hey, you better stay out of my area. But yeah, like me using, it just started with me, kind of doing random stuff. And then as time went on, I started to be a little bit more disciplined in my zones. I get a little undisciplined from time to time here.
Yeah.
But it's not really as much as I used to, where I would end up costing myself the whole game because of it. But yeah.
Man, this dude was using this meta. He beat me by a touchdown. I was down by 5 and threw a last-second pick. But he was using this meta offense on me, and I've seen it, but I've stopped it. But he ran it a little bit better.
What's the formation?
I don't really know the formation, but it was at a shotgun, so He has three receivers to the left, and basically they're all doing like in routes. Some of them are deep, one's medium, and one's shallow. He has like a post route, and anyways, cover three. You know, depending on what you come out in, whether it's man or whatever, somebody's going to be open.
Yep.
And so, man, I think I might try to see, because I got like 5 or 6 games that I played today that are all on the cloud. I need to see which game that was so I can kind of show y'all. I don't think that will work with the type of defense you're running because you have a lot of you don't have any really empty gaps. You know, I mean, if you do
No.
this for like a half a second and you're taking a risk. You know.
Yeah, not only that, but if I have an empty gap, it's not usually so deep to where it's gonna hurt me in the end. It's legit gonna be 5 or 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage that I'm gonna be giving up, and that's not too much to me.
Yeah, I mean, even with running, I don't really see any gaps or anything that's crazy that's open. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. You see me like adjusting my line.
I'll tell you what, man, you do a hell of a good job because, you know, I can't quick snap it, but I can do certain stuff sometimes to find. All I need is one hole. I have not found a single hole in your. Oh man, 4th and 3, this entire game. So
Yeah,
I might have
especially
had what,
with
8 yards.
I say a little bit more than that because you bounce more to the outside than you did to the inside,
Yeah.
and my strength is the inside.
Oh,
So
okay.
like especially when you have both the Darius Smith and Kenny Clark on that line.
I don't want any parts of that.
But even Kenny Clark, like he'll get to the outside, and Darius Smith is a little bit quicker than him, obviously, and they'll wreak havoc wherever they are. It doesn't even matter. So, and I like to put Zadarius Smith in a QB spy at all times because I like, unless like it's like third or fourth, or I just don't really want him. You know, I want him pass rushing to QB.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then I'll have, Kenny Clark, which he's a little bit slower than I'd like him to be in the QB spy, especially if I'm going up against a Patrick Mahomes
Oh
or
yeah.
someone of that caliber.
Jesus
You know,
Christ! Look at that.
I probably messed up. Oh man,
I wish Adams was just a little bit faster, man.
if he was a little bit faster, it'd be goodbye to this whole game.
I mean, two points faster. What is his speed on here? Like a 91, 92?
Yeah, yeah. Not goodbye to this game, but I meant like to the whole Madden thing because,
Yeah.
especially.
I mean, imagine if he had like 94, 95 speed or something like that.
That'd be a wrap. Um, but yeah, no. Imagine he had those kind of measurables in a way. I could even imagine facing up against him, even if I did have the Packers. I really couldn't, because you're not gonna stop a beast like that, even with Jair.
Oh no. Ooh, that was nice.
Oh, that wasn't in. Dang it.
See that first TD that you scored on me last game? I think it was kind of that corner, something like that, with Adams.
Oh yeah, that was the same exact play.
I thought he was going to be out, but I mean, if anybody's going to really, catch that, it's going to be Adams. Dre Slay. Boy, Dre. I'm playing AP. I got handled first game. We're talking 45. Y'all should have told me he was a problem.
Yeah, you definitely adjusted this game.
Oh. Well, man, I want to get your opinion after this game. I'm not trying to distract you on
Oh no, go ahead right now. I
the
don't mind.
differences. All right, so obviously I'm playing better this game. You're going to
Yeah.
think this is funny. I like the style play that I played you in the first game. It's just your defense was just crazy, you know? So,
Yeah. Kind of immaculate in a way.
yeah, man, I can't. But you. Oh, nice.
Appreciate it.
Whew. So, did you take a risk there, or did you see something, or you said, "No,
I
I
took
got
a
this"?
risk.
Oh, okay, you got Devontae Adams. You got the Cowboys. You know, out of all teams that you could possibly face.
Mm-hmm. And you're playing a really good game right here, bro. I gotta say.
Man, I'm trying, man. It's just there's only so much my boys can do. I need you to fight for me. Fight for me. Swing back. You don't have to fight back. Just swing. Just let us know that you tried and that it was real, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dre. Dre, did you get a notification? I said I was gonna stream off my PS4. I said, nah, I'm gonna stream on the computer, man. I need the 1080. I need the 1080. But everybody gets a notification whenever I stream off the 4. It's just 720. I didn't want to go out like that. Wifey said, nah, that's a bad look. You got to stop doing that. So I got to figure out what's up with the OBS studio setup, or, you know, what. Ooh. Or were you just cruising on the tube and you say, okay, I see my boy Cooge. Oh, I can't throw that. That's dangerous.
You playing with fire.
Alright, so Dre said that he doesn't get a notification when I go live. He gets a notification whenever I do my uploads. That's crazy. Tomorrow, I'm off work tomorrow. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to midday, early day, I might run a 16-hour. Nah, I'm joking. I'm going to stream off my PlayStation and see if people get the notifications. But then I'm going live. Oh man, I thought you. Oh. Reverse psychology. He said my defense wins me these games. Cujo, you can have the ball. I said okay.
Come get this rock.
Woo! Come on, Zeke. Come on, Zeke.
I guess I could have ran down the field, did all that, but I didn't want to do that.
Put me in the game, coach. Oh, man. These Packers, man, I tell you what. They're a little scary, man. They're a little scary. At least for my Chiefs. My Chiefs got beat up. Patty said, y'all can keep the rest of that $495 million. I got my season in. He said he didn't want any issues or problems.
Mm-hmm. He was a wise man that day.
I usually break stuff like that. And you know what, man? I kind of feel bad for Patty, man. I seen him with the turf toe, and I could kind of tell, man, he wasn't 100%. I was like, why y'all got my boy out there? But, man, we had to...
Come in clutch.
Oh! Uh-oh. Dang, man, where'd you get this speed from?
I got the right angle at the very last second.
Whoo! Man, I thought I was going to zigzag, hit you with a little crisscross applesauce, throw that on my Instagram, watch it a couple times and say, golly, I did that. Ooh. 91's got some speed right there.
Yeah, 91 and 52 are some of my favorite players on this defense.
Who is 91? Hold up.
Something Smith, I think.
Okay. See, I'm stuck in the camera angle. Let me see. We're going to say, Cooge, we cannot run that play. Ooh, but we can.
No, no, no.
What? Where'd you get the turbo boost from?
I
Oh,
don't know.
man.
I need to at least hold you to 3.
Whoa. He said that's with everybody. He doesn't get the live notification. That's weird.
So,
That's gotta be a glitch.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. Yesterday, did you get a notification that I was live, or you were just on YouTube and you're like, oh man, let me tune in?
I think I got a notification.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I did. I think it said Cujo Tracks PS4 thing.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
what's crazy is, I do a lot of. I don't do as much streaming on the Xbox, but 9 times out of 10, it's Xbox content. I might need to look into that, man, because that could probably explain why a lot of my viewer count went down. Because last year I started off streaming directly from the system, got a little computer, so I noticed my views would go down. But if they're not getting notifications, one thing, to be honest, when I started my YouTube channel, I was playing against a lot of the homies, and I was trying to get them to go on YouTube and stuff like that. But I would have to text them and say, "Hey, bro, I'm going live. Can you watch my my video, or can you tune in?" It got to the point to where I said, "Man, I can't text 40 people, 50 people. Either they hit that bell or they don't.
Pick or choose,
Pick or choose, And for me, it wasn't even really about the views anymore. It's just like, oh man,
Just having somebody in there would be nice.
exactly." Risk and reward. Oh man. Oh.
Alright, all I gotta do is take that field goal at the end and work clutch.
What just happened?
Thank God for whoever that tight end's name was.
We call that the Dak Prescott special.
Oh, for real?
Jeez Louise, man. No, but stuff like that happens. It happens, to be honest, man.
Way too often.
More often, which is why I get frustrated. I'll play now. That was just the common sense. I should have kicked it. But I'm talking about scenarios to where we're not even in overtime. You know what I'm saying? Dak will miss wide open throws, or sometimes they just drop it. I'm like, guess I got to start paying EA.
I told you I pay him $200 a month.
I tell you what, man, it's worth it. All I need you to do is to catch a football. If Dre Slay can make Sam Darnold look like Tom Brady, why can't Dak, get out there and get a little freak nasty? That's all. I need answers.
And I need them now.
That's right. Ooh. Those might not. Ooh, I'm about to say that might not be the answer I'm looking for right there.
Yep. But at least he attempted to catch it.
He did, man. We didn't get that Jair boost, but we tried, man. We tried.
Almost. Alright, I gotta just push down this field a little bit more. Even if it's third down, I am not throwing that ball. And we is kicking this thing, and it's gonna be a big GG's.
Ooh, he said we're putting the boot, lacing it up, not looking back. Sun is not in our eyes.
I'm actually really happy. I mean, I know it was kind of lucky, but I'm happy I deferred it to you.
Whew, I tell you what, man. Had I picked the Chiefs again, the game would have been over a long time ago. Because with certain players, certain teams, I just play a lot different. Some people play exactly the same scheme. It's like, for me, I'm better at running the ball, and it's not even the Cowboys' defense. Well, it might be a little bit better than the Chiefs, Maybe linebacker wise, not secondary wise, but
Oh yeah, no.
uh, like I said, man, I prefer to pass that ball, but passing in certain situations gets yourself in trouble. Like I did that first game. You know what I'm saying? That right there
It's
was a sixth grader out there walking on varsity saying, "Coach, put me in the game," and they don't hit him. They pick him up and put them on their shoulder pads and carry him back to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? So.
Here, actually, I'm gonna unplug my mic right here because I need to concentrate right here. But
Go
I'll
ahead. Go
I'll come back
ahead.
on the mic in a sec.
All right, man. All right, man. He said down, up, left, right, back, triangle. Or they said, I know they're gonna let me. Dre, I don't know how you be making. Now this field goal is not too bad, but I was gonna say I don't know how you be making these last second field goals like this. Let me see. I gotta move some people over, wiggle this, wiggle that. Ooh. Hold up. Somebody play that Cujo track beat for me. Hey, Cujo, who Cujo track? Cujo, who Cujo track? Cujo, who Cujo?
Lost myself the game probably, unless I somehow.
Hey, man, what? I don't know how many overtimes you can go through, but let's say me and you literally don't score for the next 5 or 6, you know what I'm saying, overtimes. Is it still gonna just run like somebody's got to score, huh?
Yep, somebody, even if it's 2 points.
Jeez Louise. Well, we might be in a situation here.
This is a really good game right here. I like it.
Me too, man. Me too.
So, from your honest opinion, who is better, these PlayStation players or these Xbox players?
Man, I'm gonna give you oh man, we gotta break that. Honest and a fair evaluation. I think PlayStation users, from what I've seen, are a little
Yeah,
bit better. Xbox, from these Xbox players that I see, a lot of them have labbed or have stolen like 1 or 2 plays, and it works against a lot of users. Maybe not everybody. You see what I'm saying? So either
yeah,
you can
yeah,
beat their 1 or 2 plays, or you can risk it against the PlayStation user who's gonna throw, you know, 4 to 6 different, combos and this and that at you, and you gotta say, okay, he's coming out in this formation, but he runs 3 or 4 things out of it. Versus on Xbox, you're gonna say, okay, this guy's gonna run literally these 2 plays, and I gotta set this up the right way, and if I set it up this way, then oh man, come on Zeke. Oh, Zeke's not getting a little freaky. So basically on Xbox, they'll wait for you to set your stuff up one way, and then they're gonna
yeah,
nail you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of pick and choose, but from what I've seen, but there are a lot more people on PlayStation. I've moved up faster on Xbox than I did PlayStation, but there's
yeah.
so many more people who are online. So
It's just all what you really want to do.
oh, it's oh.
51. Why didn't you pick?
They said life is about risk, and I'm taking them, but we're not being rewarded.
Good. I'm just kidding.
Wow, what's going on out here? These streets are wild.
How I like them.
Uh,
I don't need consistency from my opponent. I need them to, not you, because obviously this has been a respectful game, but I need my opponent to get destroyed.
did he hold on to that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold up, man. We might have to edit this little series. I know I got it on the live stream, but put me in the game, coach. Let's go.
I'd really like you for you to do this little. I've never had anyone do a video on me. Like, only thing I've seen is a live stream. So if I saw that out of you, that'd be so great, bro.
Yeah, man. I thought you had a YouTube channel. I put your PlayStation game in, and I guess somebody was playing against you, and
Yeah.
it pulled up that game from it, but it was 7 months ago. So I said, no, I can't watch that. We got to get him on the YouTube. I need everybody to know that AP came through. Then,
Yeah. Oh, that's game. That's game. I don't even care what happened.
Man, I might get down here and throw pick six to the Crib Nation, to the Casa.
You have that, boy Zeke. He's going right now.
Man, is this the second overtime?
Yep.
All right, man. What player are you picking? I'm messing with you.
Cover 3 Sky.
Ooh, hey, you know what, man? You're a cold-blooded animal when you tell me what player you're running, and I know what player you're running. I just can't do anything about it. That's what we call bullies. Oh.
Basically.
See, come on! Ow!
It's not gonna matter. He's gonna run through that middle, and you're gonna win the game. But this was a big GG's, bro. It was great playing you.
Ooh, it is a big GG's, but Zeke hasn't been running that ball this game like he used to run track. Oh, he finally got
No. Good stuff, bro.
Hey, it's AP versus AP. A. P. Oh man, I can't wait to edit this one. I might not go to sleep today.
Hey, do that first game. I'm just playing.
Man,
hey, give a little context.
I'm gonna have to super edit that first game, because after about that third pick, they're gonna say, unsub, this man is crazy.
I don't know. Hey, maybe you could put it got destroyed by, so-and-so this game. So I had to come turn up the heat a little, or however you want to title the video, get it like, hell, if you gotta get a little clickbait, a little bit clickbaity, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I need me and Raider played yesterday, and I need to edit a game or two with Raider, man. My computer ran out of memory. So I'm glad I was streaming live, because obviously it's live. But it cut out towards the end of the fourth, and I think I was actually up, maybe in that game.
Yeah.
A last second pick, but Raiders pretty cold, man. I honestly don't know how y'all get on a level like that, because I've been playing Madden for so long, but I'm just now starting to take it a little seriously. Now,
yeah.
Let me ask you this, man. Based off of, I think I ran similar defenses, but I guess it was just my offense, man, that really got me slapped up that first game, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think,
all
right, so basically on a normal scheme, from what I don't show, because I really don't like people running the same stuff I run, I would say I ran about maybe 65 or 75% of the run plays, because I usually use Seattle. I use the Raiders playbook, New England's playbook, and the Saints. So I kind of switch up my running styles. I mean, running is running. But I usually run 85% more than what you saw. I pass here and there. But you think I should incorporate more passing based off of how I just played you this last game, or do you think I need to run more, like on a regular head-to-head to get me to the next level?
You need to run, I would say it's depending on who you're playing, but in this game, if you rely on your running, if you have a good running scheme, you start off with a couple, great formations, like you saw me with the strong and weak formations, and I was kind of getting yardage with them. You need to kind of incorporate some of that. Like I'm using Las Vegas right now. That's the thing I was just using. But definitely you need to run more.
Yeah.
And then play off of what you call it, who, based off your opponent. Like, obviously with my passing defense, you was able to get, the short, game going.
Oh yeah.
So just play off the weaknesses of your opponent and go from there.
Man, I tell you
But
what. If my defense was even half as good as yours, oh man.
it'd be the end of the world.
Yeah, literally, because basically, man, if I could get as many turnovers as you got that first game, either I'm running them back, to the crib nation, you know, or
Mhm.
I can just run that thing like I used to run track. But usually, man, a couple of good stretch plays out the strong formation or the I formation. A lot
Mhm.
of people they got their safeties or they got speed in. I hit that one juke.
It's over.
Woo! It's to the Casa, I'm Scar, and you're Mufasa, and that connection will come up missing, sir. I guarantee you. But
Yep.
man, I was like, let me get one juke, and then you kept up catching up to me. Now I know it is Taco Tuesday. My boy Zeke was out there probably on a little feast, but I couldn't get that breakaway that I wanted.
Yeah, nah, like, like I said, I put the tackling on conservative, so
Hey,
however they need to tackle him, that's
yeah.
how they're gonna do it.
I tell you what, I learned something today because I usually run balance, and then as the game progresses, or in third or fourth down situations, I'll turn it up to aggressive. But I said,
Yeah.
man, it looks like he's putting in some cheat codes. Where's he getting this energy from? So,
Where's that energy now, boy?
hey, if you look at my thumbnail, let me see what my thumbnail is. I think it is Vegeta off of Dragon Ball Z, and it says his power level's over 9,000. Now, when they see that first game, they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, yep."
Yeah.
His power level's
So
over
are you
9,000.
gonna incorporate that first game into your video, but segue into like, kind of like this storyline where, hey, I got beat this first game by him. It was our first game ever, but I had something coming for him, the second game.
I can tell you this, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep the live stream up. I don't know if it's gonna
All
save
right.
like instantly, or if it has to like buffer, do this or do
I
that.
think it has to buffer a little bit, yeah.
But some people like forums. They tell me that their stuff is just as soon as it's over with, it uploads, and I'm like, what? So later tomorrow or early tomorrow, I'm gonna go through and edit it. It's gonna be a pretty funny episode. I gotta definitely throw an intro on there. I gotta figure out what type of track I'm gonna drop in the beginning. But man,
Yeah.
that's some good content. I'm not gonna skip over that first game. I'm not gonna put every play,
Yeah,
but
just some of the highlights from both sides of the field.
yeah,
I
yeah.
def I definitely like to see some of my picks in there and some of my touchdowns, but not everything. I understand.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, all that's gonna be in there. Not a lot of the small plays, because that first game I
Yeah,
tried to run, I was only getting 1 or 2 yards, so I'm gonna basically scrap that out. Most of the
yeah,
big plays, hopefully, your voice is being heard on my YouTube channel, so I can keep both sides of the commentary. If not, I'll just make up some funny commentary. But man, this one's gonna be pretty
yeah.
funny, I think, in my opinion. Once I throw in all the animations and edit it down.
I
So,
think it's gonna be a great episode, bro.
whew, well, hey, AP man, it's been real. I appreciate you coming through and us getting this game because I've seen you time after time wanting to get these games in, and usually I get on later in the day. So I was like, man, I don't want
Yeah.
them to think that I'm running, but
Oh
you
no,
know,
I know you weren't. Everyone's busy in their own way. So
oh yeah,
whenever
yeah.
we got the game, we got the game.
Oh yeah, and whenever I'm streaming on the PS4, whatever system you have at the time, just jump. Hopefully, I'm on that system. Just jump in the comments, and 9 times out of 10, I'll play you.
Yeah. like I think yesterday I said I was gonna, go ahead and play you yesterday,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it was better for us to kind of, have us this kind of live stream, like it was just me against you, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that was the best opportunity for everything to work out.
All right, man. Well, it's been real. I'm about to jump on this next gen and grind a couple games. But
Right on,
one on
right
one,
on.
hopefully we can break this tiebreaker tomorrow, or if not, we'll figure out a good date.
Yeah, we will. I definitely do.
All righty,
You
man.
know,
I like that defense. I like your offense. I wouldn't change anything about your game, to be honest.
yeah, maybe a little bit better on the offensive side, but
Yeah,
other than that, I appreciate, playing you, putting me on the stream and then, putting me on the channel, in a few days coming up.
Ooh, man, you better believe it. I want people when they YouTube, how do I get a better defense? I want your gamer tag and your username to pop up and be like, look what I did to my boy Big Cujo. They're gonna say, ooh.
Hey, one of my many victims.
They're gonna say that doesn't look like meta. That looks like skill. I'm gonna say, look at this. I'm for real. Shoot.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
but
all right, man. I'm gonna jump off, and you'll get that notification when I edit this episode because it's gonna be the first. Well,
yep.
you might get a notification like if this live stream is available at midnight or whenever. But you'll see,
Yep.
you'll see. I'll have a different cover art. I gotta think of something creative. So,
Yeah.
all righty,
But
man.
yeah, you have a good one, bro.
Oh man, you too. Keep grinding out there in Cali in that football life.
Oh, I will. I'm definitely excited for that next season.